They're not breathing and I'm famous. Now I slay while they decay. Uh. Ain't no, ain't no, pick it, pick it, pick it. Hey. Oh, I love Noah. Hey y'all, happy favorite day of everybody's week. It's Tuesday. How y'all doing? Good to see Tracy Cox on here and my buddy Steve. And the crowd goes wild. What's going on, Steve? Steve, yeah, you need to come up here and rock out with your girl next week, because I really think that tonight's show is probably going to be extended, and I definitely want you up here. So, Lord willing, I would love to see you up here. Did I see my sister on here? I think my sissy is on here. I saw her name. My sissy. My sissy. Y'all, that's my girl. My sissy is on here. How y'all doing? How was your weekend? How was your day? Did you guys have a good day today? I had a busy day. It was very productive, but it was busy. Like when I say busy, it was non-stop busy. Big shout out to Norm while he's here. Y'all know that's my brother. That's my brother from another mother. I love me some Norm. Love you, Norm. And when I tell you it's good to be here, I feel like this weekend was crazy busy. Hey, my cousin David is on. Hey, David. And let me just put this out there. David has been my favorite cousin since day one. David's my favorite male cousin, and he's my favorite. David knows I absolutely love him. Let me tell you something. David got into a situation one year, and I was in Dallas. And when I got the phone call about it, because I was in Dallas, and he was in New Jersey, and I couldn't do anything about it. Because y'all know, if I hear something concerning people I love, I just jump. And like, what we need to do. And so I got a phone call about David one time. And because I was in Dallas and could not do anything, and I felt helpless that I couldn't be there for my cousin, Norm, my whole body broke out into hives. And my face, my lips, my daddy, I called my daddy, I said, Daddy, I broke out in the hives behind us. He said, my dad's a jokester. You look like the Elephant Man, don't you? You know what you're going to do? You're going to leave me alone. But my arms, my legs, my body broke out in the hives. That's how much I love him. It killed me. It broke my heart that I could not be there for my cousin. And to see him jump on, and he's never on my show. David, I love you to the core of me, to infinity and beyond. And that's that. I just love you to pieces. My sissy is on. Hey, Shanty. Barbara Green, good to see you, Barbara. You listen, that's my other sis. Let me tell you something. I've known Barbara Green for a long time. We just kind of just started connecting all over again. It was like memories all over again. Barbara, it's good to see you on here. Tracy said she had a busy day, but it was good getting ready for television crew coming tomorrow. So we are getting ready. Good. That's wonderful. Y'all, we had our family reunion on my mom's side. It was absolutely amazing. I want to definitely clap it up and give a shout out to all of my family members on my mother's side. We had such a good time. It was out in Detroit. Look, y'all better look. See, why my cousin trying to make a fool out of me already? So he's going to sit up here and say, hey, Niecy, good to see you. He said, do the robot real quick. So let me tell y'all something. One day, me, my cousin, we were in a car, right? And I was driving. I don't know if David was in the back seat or in the front seat. And so I was doing like this. And then I started messing around. I did like this out the window. And then I started messing around. My arm got stuck in the steering wheel of the car. It was just a mess. But David, here's one just for you. Just for you, David. Just for you. Oh, man, I can't stand you. I love him, love him, love him. And so, yeah, so we were in Detroit. Y'all, guess what? I had a chance to drive past Motown. And I'm like an old school head. I love the Spinners, love the Stylistics, love the Dramatics. I love Blue Magic. I love the Temptations. And when I tell you, yeah, David, I think everybody was scared. And so when I tell you, we had such a good time. And so I wasn't able to go inside and do the tour where you get to see the pictures and all this other stuff. So I took a picture from outside. It said Hitsville, USA. And I was just in awe. Norm, I can't even tell you how I felt. I felt like, wow, I'm standing in the place where the Temptations have walked up these steps. You know, you got the greats like Stevie Wonder. I mean, y'all, I was just, I can't even tell you how that even happened. Tell them how I came to get, yes, my cousin David came to get his cousin from Texas. He sure did. David came down and I drove the U-Haul back and he drove my car. My car's name was Juicy. He drove Juicy back. It was just amazing. But yeah, oh my gosh, sis, it was absolutely amazing. Super powerful. Yeah, Niecy, it was so super dope. I'm like, I'm standing in front of Hitsville, USA. This is a big deal. Norm, that's a big deal. And so the way they have it is like, Hitsville is here. Motor City! Norm, it was great! So the Motown building was here. Next to it is the museum. But then they have like a couple of houses down. So I'm assuming like the next houses are probably just like offices or something. But they have it blocked off where you could tell that's what it's tailored to. They have flags with Stevie on it. Y'all, can I talk real quick? Norm, before you do anything else. Oh my gosh, Will, I really, really did. My family reunion was insane. But can I tell you where is Alicia? Where is Alicia? Can I tell you who was on one of the flags? Not Smokey. Believe it or not, I like Smokey with limitations. Not I love Marvin. The only Smokey songs I like are You Really Got a Hold on Me and One Heartbeat. Those are the only two Smokey Robinson songs I liked. Otherwise I'm not crazy about his voice at all. But are y'all ready? When I saw this face, I paused. Norm, I almost FaceTimed you. Tina Marie. Y'all, Tina Marie, Norm said as she should. Y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. I still do not think Tina Marie can sing. I'm sorry. I don't think Tina Marie can sing. Even when she sang with Rick James, I did not like her voice in Fire and Desire. What did you say, Norm? Norm said he's not giving me no bean pie. Niecy, yeah. Okay, Will. Will said, oh, yeah, okay, Willie agrees. You know she can't sing. And now, let me just be clear before I get attacked again. Square Biz, I like. Square Biz, to me, her range fits the song. Okay. Square, he said, I'm out. See you later. I'm like, oh, okay. Norm is giving make sure I don't get no bean pie. Hey, Lexi. Yeah, I don't think Tina Marie can sing at all. And she seemed like such a nice person based on what I've seen about her. Norm, cut me some slack. Wait. Y'all, Square Biz. Okay. Hey, Minister Cassandra, good to see you. Square Biz. Listen, I could get with Square Biz. You want to know why? Because in my mind, it sounds like a good roller skating song, right? Now, the thing is with Square Biz, her voice to me fit that. Let's just be clear. I'm about to say something else. Alicia going to have my head. I love Janet Jackson. There will be people that say Janet Jackson can't sing. Now, one thing about Janet Jackson, that's what she does. Her sound fits her songs. It's not like, you know how when some people sing a certain song, Norm, you've been producing, you did the whole group thing, you know this industry. You've seen people that have had songs and it's like, somebody else should have sang that. Stephanie Mills should have sang Fire and Desire with Rick James. And I'm sticking to that. Norm slammed the door. Yeah, I've never been a Tina Marie fan. Ever. Now, see, Will, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Will's going to kill me because she know I'm always swinging his hair. I think Michael Jackson. See, Janet can sing. She just sings soft. I think, now listen, when you listen to her, she stays, which is smart, within her range. She stays within her range. And so with her staying in her range, it makes the song pleasurable to hear. It makes it worth wanting to listen to. But when you think about it, somebody like Tina Marie, who every time you hear her sing, she's always screaming. And then her screaming sounds like screeching. I cannot do Tina Marie. Yeah, Tracy, I love Janet Jackson. Janet got some hits that I love. And you know what? Let's take Janet's song real quick. Again. Janet's song, Again. Nice, soft song. And will probably have you in tears listening to it, right? I love it. She said, she's a soprano, but it's her. Who's a soprano? Tina Marie? That's called soprano? Oh, I'm going to do You Will. Oh, okay. Yeah, Janet stays in her range. She doesn't try to sound like anybody else. She doesn't try to kill her own sound. Because, see, here's the thing. Every song that I've heard Janet sing, I can't say there's not one song where she sounds off. Not one. So even though she may not sing like a Patti or sing like Aretha or like Stephanie Mills, Janet still has a nice voice, a nice range, even when she screams in Rhythm Nation. And what's the Love Will Never Do Without You? She was able to hit a note. It all flowed within her range. Yeah, Janet, listen. Janet got some slow jams that just, I love Janet. Oh, Willie said Janet is a soprano. Yeah, I didn't know what Tina was either. We just, I thank God that she got saved. Bless her heart. Yeah. See, Lakia said she loves her some Janet. Yeah, Tracy, I love. See, y'all not doing this to me tonight with these old schoolers because I love it. Reverend Kirk Morton, God bless you. Good to see you on here, Reverend Kirk. How you doing? It's good to see you on here. So yeah, look, y'all. So I wanted to just talk about that. Yeah, I'm Team Janet. I don't care what nobody say. I'm Team Janet, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I have a girly confession? I knew I wanted to be shaped like Janet Jackson. Everybody, if you know what video I am talking about, put it up in the comments, because when Janet did one video, there was one video where everybody just was like, whoa. Back in the day, 80s, I want to say, I'm just going to put it out there. Let me tell y'all something. When Janet was young and she did the Pleasure Principle video, she had her shirt tied, she had them jeans. I said, where'd she get this body? When I grow up, that's the shape that I want. That's what it was. I wanted the Pleasure Principle body that Janet had. You already knew, Niecy, there it is, that Pleasure Principle. And you know what I loved about it? It was innocent, and she worked it. Janet knew she had body. She knows she got body now. And it was innocent. Yeah, Will, you knew I was going to say that. Pleasure Principle was everybody's like, whoa. And here's the deal. She was fully dressed. You know what, Will? She doesn't. But I guess when you got back like that, you don't even need the hips. I guess that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know I ain't got no hips. Girl, I'm just Carlton. Oh my God. I am just daddy. I don't even know what to call it. I'm just daddy. Yeah, all natural. And she was fully dressed. She had on jeans and a t-shirt. And everybody was sweating that Pleasure Principle video. That's why I don't understand why people gotta. Who's that? There's a girl. I don't even know who she is, but she's disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting. She's some young girl. I don't even know her name. I can see her in my head. She's like super duper 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 skinny. She wear glasses and got this reddish hair that's long. And what's the song? Pound Town. Disgusting. 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 And I look at how these women dress. And then let's compare real quick. Women, how they dress now versus Janet Jackson with a dope body being fully dressed. Pleasure Principle video that everybody was sweating. And you best believe if you put that Pleasure Principle video on now, people still gonna be like, dang, look at Janet. Listen, Lexi, that thing there was disgusting. Did you see the awards? I was like, what is going on? What is going on? When did award shows become this tacky? What are we doing? And then we wonder why. I'll have to do this another day. I just have to do this another day. I have to do this another day. It's disgusting. It's horrible. It's a disgrace. It's also goes to show where this generation is, the direction it's going. JJ, my nephew is on. Big shout out to my nephew, Jonathan Jones. JJ, when the show goes off, if you are still up, please hit me up. These past couple of days, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay, I have been tired and I'm just trying to get my strength back, but I have been exhausted. But I need to get with you to get these flyers done, and I need you to do me a new logo. So definitely holler at me. When they started having wow. So Willie says that the clothes and stuff started coming off when women started having self-esteem issues. Wow, that's really, 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 really powerful. Tracy says, sex sells. Let these young kids think. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. Even though sex sells, and you are 100% right, Tracy. Thank you for commenting on that. Sex does sell. But look at the age group of how this stuff is going down. It's not even attractive the way they do it. They're not even sexy. The women back in the day, even if they didn't have that much on, they still had something on where it's like, dang, she's really sexy. And I could say that a girl is sexy and not be like, you know. At the end of the day, if a girl is sexy, here's the thing. Sexy is a way of life, right? It's how you carry yourself. It's a lifestyle. I'm not going to lie. I got on a t-shirt that says stay glowing, some jeans and sneakers. And you best believe I know that I am still sexy, even the way I look now. Just that simple. May not be to you, and I don't need you to believe it. I believe it. And so, but the thing is, I'm fully dressed. I know I'm sexy when I'm fully dressed and when I'm down to a bathing suit. But the thing, even going out, I don't ever want to go out and let my sexiness be mistaken for trash. And the girls nowadays, what they think is sexy is straight up trashy. There's a difference between being sexy and being trashy. Big difference. Big difference. The lyrics to these songs girl. Hey, Liz Black is on. Liz Black, got your back. Yes, Liz, good to see you. How you feeling? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ev, you can be sexy and not nasty. And then Lakia said, hey, Lakia, they had class back then. And Alexa said that they started to compete against one another. See, that'll preach right there. Because now you're not even focused on you. You're focused on what's going on around you. And because of what you see going on around you and what other people may be doing, you now try to mimic this, except you're mimicking, you try to take it to another level, but you actually take it worse. Lexi, I like what you just said. I like what you just said. So y'all know how we do. You guys know I got a couple of funnies real quick. And then tonight's show, we're going to talk about again and again and again. When does it end? I can't wait to talk to y'all about this. Hey, Janelle. Yeah, girl, the BBLs. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I was on my Instagram scrolling through, and this girl was laying down, and it looked like, Lexi, you're going to have me giving a gas face all night. This thing, it must have popped. Something popped because it was looked burnt. She couldn't move. This was on my Instagram. First of all, I don't want to see nobody's grilled BBL on my timeline or my Instagram. I don't care about that. It looked like it was just put in a griddle, and that's what it looked like. And I said, I know she's regretting it now. See, this is what happens when vanity plays a big part in your life. When you really start now, I'm not gonna lie, some people get it, okay, fine, that's your business. But when you get to the place of doing things because of vanity, it just gets work. Listen, Will, something popped. I don't know what it was. It popped. That thing looked like a deflated, jacked up, like a Belgian waffle that wasn't even Belgian anymore. I don't know what to say. Lexi said not grilled. Yeah, Lexi, the thing, it looked grilled. I don't know how to describe it. When I find this picture, if it comes on my thing again, or I'm going to look for it. Ugh. Willie and Lexi, I'm going to send y'all this griddled, McBBL, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to send it to you. It was disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, I'm going to find it. I'm going to send it to you. We got to do better. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? So, I want to know how many of y'all, if we were out together at an amusement park, who would go ahead and rock out with your girl on this? say you good, I think that this would be a wonderful thing. Y'all know I like anything that gives like a good adrenaline rush. And the kind of person that I am, because I can go from 0 to 100 just like that. That thing right there would really bless my life. Yes. Tracy said I would attempt. I would attempt to. Haven't been on a roller coaster in a minute. Listen, Tracy, that sounds like fun. I think I've been on that ride before. Really? Minister Cassandra, that ride there looks all good to me. That was one thing. Now, have you guys ever watched, what's her name? Grandma D. Have y'all ever watched Grandma? Have y'all ever watched this grandmother? First of all, she says every day that she slays, right? She's 93 years old. Grandma gives me life. She's 93 years old. She always talks about how she slays. And let me show you guys something. Let me tell you what she did. She talks about, I'll read it to you guys in a second.
I love it. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I don't care. I love it.
Half. This grandmother is hilarious. If you are not following her, oh my gosh, please follow Grandma, okay? She said, wait, y'all, she said that she dropped out of high school. Oh my gosh. I love her. Will said a hot mess. Let me pull up the thing. She said, I dropped out of high school. She says she dropped out of high school when she was a child, right? Well, when she was young. She said, I got bullied in high school, so I dropped out. I told everyone one day I would be famous, and they all laughed. Now they're not breathing, and I'm famous. She said, now I slay while they decay. Let me tell you something. Now I slay while they decay. That gave me so much life. Oh, she's 93 years old. So y'all, one day, did I tell y'all how she went on this Instagram rant rating her exes, right? Because she was married. Her husband was the love of her life. She still talks about her husband. And so, and says that she loved her husband and he was the only one that she loved. So now, but she's had ex-boyfriends, right? So she's on here talking about slay, right? So she's talking about her ex-boyfriends. This woman's 93 years old. And so she's rating them on Instagram, putting up their pictures. I think she put up their pictures and rating them. So one of them she gave a 3 out of 10. So he texted her or inboxed her. I think he texted her and said, you gave me a 3 out of 10? He said, and you put this for the world to see? He said, take it down. Or else you'll be the one. You'll be the one laying while I slay. I said, listen. Y'all, I laughed so hard. That gave me so much life. Please follow her. Her name is Grandma D something. Please follow her. She is absolutely incredible to me. And sometimes when you just have things going on, it's good to just follow certain people that just make you smile, right? She's one of them. The stuff she says, who at 93 years old says, now I slay while you decay? Who says that? I got bullied and I dropped out of school because I got bullied and I always said I was going to be famous. Now I'm famous and you're not breathing. Listen, that kind of boldness, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I know. Alexa said, not them fighting at that big age. Right. Right. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up with your comments. I'm done. Yeah, you got to follow her. She does her dances, and then what she'll do is say, here's my outfit. This is what I'm wearing today. She says, I'm going to the grave, and I'm going to see my husband. Maybe I'll put some lipstick on. Here's my outfit. She has the guy coming to fix her bathroom. The guy's here to fix my bathroom. How does she word it? She said, and he's cute. I'm going to put on lipstick. And she puts her lipstick on. And she screams to him, do you need my help? And he screams, no. This little lady is hilarious. Please follow her. Who is Freddie Jean, Alexis? I have got to look for Freddie Jean. Oh, my goodness. This woman is hilarious. Now you're going to have me looking for Freddie Jean. This woman is hilarious. So, look, I thought this was cute. Then I got one more thing, and then we're going into tonight's topic. This here made me smile.
She says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's all I know. We'll give it a shot. Oh!
Absolutely loved that. Wasn't that cute, Lakia? Hey, Tyke. Good to see you, Ty. Wasn't that cute? I love seeing that. Listen, I definitely would have been there singing Bon Jovi with him. That was good. Okay, so look. Last week, I told you guys I had my first time ever eating a pig that was like roasted on a grill, right? Or grilled. I don't even know what the terminology is. I told you guys how I watched the pig's head fall off. Ah! Okay. So the pig's head. Anyway, I told you guys I was going to bring you pictures of the pig. The pig, first of all, I went to a cookout 4th of July weekend. And beautiful house, beautiful backyard, and then there's the pig. The pig, I couldn't believe it. I've always wondered, because I used to hear people say, oh, you got to have it, you got to eat the skin. I'm like, I ain't eat no skin off no pig. Bacon in a pack is good enough for me. But y'all, the pig was delicious. Y'all gonna get this pig. Y'all gonna get this roasted pig today. Yes.
Following your lead, homie. Watch the bending. Drink.
Absolutely delicious. Yeah, the pig's head fell off once it was in a foil pan. The pig was in a foil pan, and the wife, big shout out to my girl. This is my girl, Cynthia. Cynthia, ¿cómo estás, mi corazón? She had this thing like, that was her husband. One of the guys was her husband flipping the pig over. And so here she is in the kitchen. We're all in the kitchen. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm this close to a dead pig. And so this is what I'm thinking. So now she's got these, what are they called? Shears, cookie cutters, cooking clippers, whatever you want to call them. These big scissors. She's cutting. And she's like, here, take some meat. Take some. I'm like, take some. I'm like, okay. I eat it. Y'all, delicious. Then gave me some of the skin. Delicious. It is the best pork I have ever had in my life. But then, all of a sudden, the head falls off. Then she cut the nose, and I promise you, I think I was seeing stars. But it was a beautiful moment because it was my first time ever getting that close. Well, no, that was my second time. Like I've been at someone's house. They were Filipino years and years and years ago. They had a full pig with an apple in its mouth, and they were trying to give some food to me and mommy. And I sat there and just looked like this. I stared at the pig the whole time. The whole time. Now here it is, grilled or roasted. Delicious. Well, BP stands for banging pig because that pig was banging. Delicious. The pig. Ty said the pig from Charlotte's Web. Oh, what was that pig's name? Wilbur. Wasn't it Wilbur? Yeah, listen, Niecy, that thing is good. That thing is good. Leisha, welcome home. Thanks for joining, Alicia. You missed it. You got to watch the replay. We went in talking about Janet Jackson. So now, y'all, into tonight's topic. I need y'all to watch this. If you're a male watching, I need you to clear your head. I need you to pay attention. Ladies, I don't know about you. I've been in this place. I'm sure the men have been in this place. What do we do to get away from being in this place again and again and again?
I don't know. We could be honest one day.
It doesn't feel good.
What doesn't feel good?
You just look so hurt.
I am. I let so much slide. I gave you a chance again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. That's how much I loved you. But I'll be fine.
One day,
I don't know.
But I'll be fine. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Again and again and again. When will it end? Ty, Lexi, Evelyn, she won the good fight. Lakia, yet listen. That moment, that face that she had, those tears, y'all, the veins was popping out her face. Listen, Tracy said, dang, I was rooting for them. Yeah, and I don't know if that's old or not, but when I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, that thing almost knocked the wind out of me. I saw that and said, whew. Have y'all ever been in a place where you have been the part or participated in again and again and again, and you think things are going to change and they don't? Again and again and again. I'm going to play it one more time.
one day,
I don't know. We could be honest one day.
it doesn't feel good.
What doesn't feel good?
You just look so hurt.
I am. I let so much slide. I gave you a chance again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. That's how much I loved you. But I'll be fine.
One day,
Lexi says, once you're done, it's a wrap, a complete wrap. You are absolutely right. Lakia says, my grandmother always says that when a woman knows when enough is enough. Alicia said, too many chances. Evelyn says, it's not It's not even in love relationships. It happens in caregiver relationships, sibling relationships, friendships, all of that. That's why, Ev, that's why my cutoff game is sick. Because I cannot allow again and again and again to keep happening and then wondering when is it going to end. Because every time, and let me know, y'all, if y'all think I'm off with this. Every time there's a first again, you chiseled away at something. And now that chisel that happened the one time, something about it, it doesn't heal right away. That thing stings, that thing hurts. It's almost like a tattoo on your heart. And so once something happens once, and then you have the again, it's almost like dying twice. Then when it's the third time, then when it's the fourth time, then you've been the again victim for so long, you done lost count about what's going on and what you've allowed, to the point where you've allowed this thing to chisel your whole heart away, to the point you almost become numb to the pain. But in the midst of being numb to the pain, there's a part of you that is like, what am I doing here? Why do I still deal with this? Why do I keep going back to this? Why do I keep thinking that something's going to change? Let me just say this to y'all real quick. There's something that I've said to y'all. I've said to people. There comes up, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say this. There comes a point. I said it last week, Lakia, and I know I said it when you were on. When we were on the Zoom, I have said this. There comes a point in life where we have got to stop allowing the benefit of the doubt to become excuses. I'm going to say that again. We've got to stop allowing the benefit of the doubt to become excuses. There comes a point where you give people the benefit of the doubt for who they are. Cool. You go ahead and see who they are. Cool. Now you know how to move. But then when you get to a place where you see who they are, they keep doing the same things. You don't move away from or act on what they're doing. So now it's like you're giving them a pass to keep being this person, to keep hurting you, to keep tormenting you. Did you hear what Safari said? Because she was like, what you crying for? Did you see her face? Like, what you crying for? Because I'm hurt. Because I don't like seeing you like this. Or I think he said something about he was hurt because she was crying. How about, here's my deal. How about people take accountability? Let's not focus on the fact that she is crying. Let's focus on the why she's crying, especially if you had your hand in it. So if a person, let's say I'm crying. Let's say I'm crying. And the person that I'm with is looking at me and saying, and their eyes are welling up, and I'm like, why are you crying? Because I'm the one that's really been the damaged one. I'm the one that's been hurt the most. And the person is looking at me saying, I'm crying. I'm hurt because I don't want to see you like this. Ninja, you the reason why I'm like this. How about instead you take accountability for what you've done and just come out and say, you know what? I owe you an apology. Because I treated you wrong. I didn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And I'm one of the reasons why you're in this position. I'm one of the reasons why your heart hasn't been broken, but is broken, because I have been the contributing factor of breaking it over again and again and again. It's all about taking ownership. People don't want to do that. You know why? Because people don't want to seem like the one at fault. People don't want to take ownership because they don't want to seem like the one that's wrong. People don't want to take ownership because now, guess what? Now you look like the bad guy. Again and again and again. Now, it does take two to tango, but it doesn't, like Evelyn has said earlier, it doesn't even have to just do with relationships. This is just with the job. This is with family. This is with friends. Y'all. Let me get to some of these comments. Dang, y'all typing, huh? Let me get to some of these comments real quick. Alexis just said, baby, just go on and let me grieve and heal. Yeah. 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 Lexi said, then you are abusing yourself. Cassandra said, grace ran out. It's over. And I don't know the context of this clip. Listen, but you could see the pain on her face. And most of the time, and I could be wrong, for a woman to sit there and cry. Again, y'all, this child's veins were popping out her face. There's some kind of level of pain. And I don't know this story. I don't watch that stuff too much. Nothing like that. I'm too busy watching blood splatter on First 48. That, oof, I love it. That is what gets me. I don't really fool with that kind of stuff. It's toxic. They are not like, that stuff is not. I love hopeless romantic stuff. I can't get into that because that just makes me believe like, y'all the reasons why people won't get into relationships. You know how my mind goes, y'all. So anyway, I don't know the backdrop to this story, but I know pain. And that look on her face was almost as if to say, I have nothing else or left to give of myself to you. Prayerfully, she gets a chance to give herself to somebody else who will be willing to love her and even help her. Y'all, here's the deal. Even help her with her wounds. There's nothing wrong with that. And even if the shoe was on the other foot, even if it was the fella. It's because there's men that tolerate abuse from women with their mouth. There's men that tolerate abuse from women with their hands. There's men that tolerate so much stuff from women. When is enough enough? After tolerating again and again and again. There's always going to be somebody that's able to love in a way where they're capable of doing it and in a way that you deserve. This here, not healthy. After a while, you get tired of the first. It's bad enough you had a first, second, and third again, but when the agains just seem like there's a square root, like again to maybe the 10th power, that's bad. And it's hurtful. It's a lot. And listen, for some of us, y'all, that's a trigger moment. That can be a trigger moment for some of us. Let me finish going to these comments. I'm at that age, baby, you got one time. Listen, Lakia, listen. Alicia said, love shouldn't hurt. So 2 agains is too much. 3 agains, you getting played. Very true. Lexa says, yep, we have to. Then she said, once they show you who they are, believe them. Right. Evelyn says, too many people do the, how many chances did God give you think? Listen, I'm not with that. I don't even use that. Ev, that's the God's honest truth. I don't even throw God in it. My question is, how long you going to be stupid and stay? I told somebody today, if I decided to go into a direction that I chose and I knew what happened the first few times, I can't get mad at nobody but myself. I can't even say that God told me to. Some things, y'all, we got to stop blaming God for everything. Can we just be honest and just say, sometimes, you know what, y'all? I did it because I wanted to, not because God had anything to do with it. Okay, so then, let me see. I ain't Jesus. My mercy and grace comes from them. So does other people. So does kind of expectation should not be placed on humans. I agree. Tracy said, stop allowing the benefit of the doubt to be excuses. That's right. We got to get that in our spirit. Stop allowing the benefit of the doubt to turn into excuses. Let me see here. Teresa Ray. Yes, Teresa, you type that up. Y'all, I need y'all to get that. The Holy Ghost showed me that some time ago. We have got to stop taking the benefit of the doubt and turning it into excuses. Y'all get that embedded in you. Teresa says, stop allowing the benefit of the doubt as an excuse. That's big. Yes, indeed. Good wisdom. To God be the glory. I tuned in at the right time. I'm so grateful you did, Teresa. It's good to see you on here. Lakia said, stop painting over a picture. God has shown you that you can't cover it up. Listen, my cousin, one of my cousins had said it best. My cousin in Philly, she had said a long time ago, I watched her say it, that we have got to stop taking red flags and turning them into white flags. If I don't remember another thing she ever said in her life, that's something I will never forget. Okay, and then Evelyn said the fact that he caused it. Yeah, let's deal with that. Let's deal with that. Now, if she participated in it, he would have said it. Because the one thing about a man, if he sees a woman's tears, the one thing, and she had something to do with it, he going to be like, yo, this is your fault because you did beep, 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 beep. You know that's what he going to do. Tell me I'm lying. That's what a man's going to do. But for him to say what he said and to see her face made me realize he was the problem. Now, if I'm wrong, Lord, forgive me. If I'm right, y'all better pay attention. That's real spit. We got to be careful with how, not so much how we allow people to handle us, but how we handle us. Because if we handle us the right way and treat ourselves like true daughters of God or true men of God, we won't allow it to get that far at all. Lakia said, facts, Tiff, own up to your own actions. Lexi said, baby, they said that to me, and I told them, please get out my face before I wind up snapping. Yes. Y'all putting them comments up. Oh, it's a whole lot to read. Listen, but at the end of the day, y'all keep communicating and talking, because at the end of the day, this is real stuff. Y'all, these are real pains. These are real hurts. And that didn't look like acting to me. Ty, that there looked so super real. And so again and again and again, what is it that you have allowed to take place in your life that keeps happening over and over again and again and again, and it doesn't seem to go anywhere? And it's not going anywhere, not because it's you. Honestly, because it's the other person. And so when that happens, how long are you going to put yourself on hold and hurt and wonder and carry this life around of, I guess, like unresolved? There's an unresolved there that's not moving. It's in the same place because you've given it the benefit of the doubt, like it's going to change. Until you know for a fact that something is going to change and you got receipts, just move on. I have come to a place where with life that I'm okay with just focusing on the truth. Let me look for this post I posted last week. Did y'all see my post last week? I made, where is it? I posted about something with the truth last week. Where is it? Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm sorry, but it just came across my mind, and I definitely want to put it up here. I don't remember where I posted it, but I posted something about we've got to stop taking the truth and trying to turn it, stop taking a lie and stop trying to make the lie true when it's really a lie. I don't know where I posted it at, but it's over here somewhere. I posted something about that. So now let's just deal with the honesty that we have to deal with. Let's deal with the matters of the truth. Something my daddy said. Big shout out to my daddy. My daddy always says there's a difference between your truth and the truth. And the truth is what really matters. Your truth is going to be different than the truth. Be honest about the truth. Here it is. July 10th, I posted on my wall and said, don't be scared and discouraged when God shows you the truth. The truth will protect you faster than the lies you try to force yourself to believe. So Evelyn asked a question. What do you do when it's a caregiver of a parent situation? Well, I hate to do this. Ev, I believe even with that, even in that, I think there's, let's look at Jesus, right? There comes a point where even Jesus had to separate himself from his parents. Even as he was on the cross, he had to separate. There was a separation between himself and his mother because there was a greater glory that was about to just take over. And he was on an assignment. Even by going to the cross, that was an assignment. And so what did he do? He looked at his mother and said, Mother, behold your son. It talked about John. Behold your son. So there comes a point, I think, that we have to be honest with what we are capable of doing and what we are no longer willing to tolerate. Now, here's the thing. Even when it comes to caregiving, I've never been lies. I was a part-time caregiver, not near in this sense, because Dwayne became a full-time caregiver for his father. I stepped in to help when Dwayne was doing something else, or if I had to help Mr. Sterling with his medicine, if I had to help him, make sure that he ate, that kind of deal. Dwayne would wash him. I would, wouldn't do that part. A man has dignity. Something about a man, they have their dignity, and I wouldn't do that. That wasn't my job to do that. That was his son's job to do that. And so Dwayne did that. We dealt with the fact that Mr. Sterling was trying to walk out the house in the middle of the night, dealing with dementia. Matter of fact, the night that Dwayne died, the morning that Dwayne died, he got into it with his dad, who was trying to leave the house, and he didn't get to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning. And the last thing he said, well, one of the last things he said was, Tiff, I'm tired. And he was on the sofa. He didn't even make it to bed. He was on the sofa and said, Tiff, I'm tired. I watched Dwayne work hard to make sure his dad had the best life in that final stage of his life. And I laid on the floor, got a pillow and a blanket, laid on the floor and said, I know it's going to get better. I'm praying it's going to get better. Then I said, let's get in the bed. Let's get in the bed. And you know what? We got in the bed. I woke up 6 in the morning to get ready for work, kissed Dwayne on his forehead, said, I love you. He said, I love you. I left. Dwayne died. The coroners, when they came, they said, they didn't say anything at the time. I asked them, I said, did he die of a heart attack? And they said, yeah. The stress of that can take you out. We have to be honest with what we are able to do and what we're willing to do. And then we have to question ourselves, why do we keep doing it? Why do we keep allowing it? Yes, it's a parent. But they're skilled, qualified people who deal with the behaviors of an aging parent, and they're trained to deal with them. After a while, you got to be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I can't do this no more. Let me go ahead. This is what, at the end of the day, I think Medicaid pays for certain things. I would do so much research and be like, enough is enough. I love you. I'm going to put you away. Put you right in a good place where you can get the help 24/7 around the clock. Somebody will be watching and will be able to step in. That's what I would do. She wasn't cutting up, though. Oh, no. The world today makes it hard to trust. It does. But, I'm sorry, Norm. It does. But in the same breath, that's when prayer comes in. Prayer changes the dynamic of any situation. Prayer can change, of course, the situation with your mother. Prayer can change the situation of of a coworker. Prayer can change the situation even of that relationship with Erica, Mina, and Safari. But these things are matters of the heart. Until that situation, sometimes you got to separate in order to come back together. Sometimes people have got to step away. And then the two, while being away, will realize that is what I've really been missing. That they have something that I've seen, but I didn't nurture it. If I get a chance to do it over, this time I'll do it right. So I think it takes patience. I I think it takes patience. I think it takes being honest with letting go. I told my dad and I told my mom, I said, when we get married, when I get a big house, if I'm married, they're going to have their own living quarters. Mommy said she's not living with me. I said, well, I'm not going to even tell you what Mommy said. And Daddy said, absolutely not. You know, that whole deal. But for the most part, we have to be honest about what we are willing to accept. Norm's keys. I heard the keys a couple of minutes ago, y'all. We're going to get out of here. But let's continue this next week. I knew this was going to happen. We're going to talk about again and again and again. When is it over? When are we going to be bold enough to say, I have got to step in to step out? And that's it. And then I can breathe. I can be level-headed. I can be focused. Sometimes we keep ourselves in a place and a posture where we can't move forward because we won't let go. That's something to think about. Something to think about. Oh, wait. Get it, Norm. Get it, Norm. All right, y'all. Yes, Ty Gaines. If you don't steward over your gift, even the gift of a person, it will be taken. That's good. I'm praying that. Yeah, I'm praying. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Don't